SSDPs around the country.
Yeah, this is directed towards the SSDPers in South Carolina.
Right, and the rest of the country.
Yeah, and farther from that.
All right, so hey guys, just want to say that this experience I've had here at the college convention has been amazing. I came here with not very much knowledge and passion for the election.
What's your name? Where are you from? Sorry, I should interview you in a little bit.
That's right.
What's your name? Where are you from? We'll get back to that. You just say that again, but
right.
So what's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Frank Cervo from UConn SSDP. I'm the vice president of the SSDP chapter at University of Connecticut.
So where are we at right now?
We are at the college convention in New Hampshire. It's a convention that the New England College hosts every 4 years. Basically, just an opportunity for any college student to come and hear from the candidates and interact with them. And so, while we've been here, we've spoken to Newt Gingrich, we've spoken to Mitt Romney, we've spoken to Rick Santorum, and we've been able to take this opportunity and make our drug policy issues, bring them into the light and allow everyone to hear that there's this huge amount of people that are all talking about drug policy and none of the candidates are addressing it, and we need to bring and call them out on it and make sure people realize that this is a real issue, this is a huge problem, these are things that need to be addressed, and so we need to make the candidates address them, and that's what we've been doing. I mean, we've been getting them on camera saying things, lying and
well, specifically, what did you do?
Well, I myself, I asked Rick Santorum, in person, on camera, if he talks about family values and all these things, and I asked him if he wanted to continue destroying families by, sending nonviolent drug offenders to prison, and and what he came back and he said, well, the federal government doesn't do that. So I mean, just a clear falsehood. The federal government incarcerates so many nonviolent drug offenders, and Rick Santorum just came out and said, actually, we don't do that. So I mean, that's just one.
What did the other candidates say?
Let's see. We spoke to Mitt Romney and we asked him how he felt about industrial hemp, and he just said, I don't know anything about industrial hemp. So he just clearly came out and said that he doesn't know anything about industrialized hemp. Which, I mean, that's a terrible position for a presidential candidate. And then we got Newt Gingrich. We got Newt Gingrich pretty good. We got him number one. We got him coming out and saying on camera that he doesn't support decriminalization of drugs. And then he came out and said that Irina had asked him, I'm a recreational drug user. Would you send me to prison? And he said no. So he doesn't support decriminalization, but he wouldn't arrest a recreational drug user. So I mean, we got him on a contradiction there, and then we also got him pretty much saying that so he was asked if based on the fact that the founding fathers grew marijuana, would he have them arrested? Because he spoke a lot about George Washington and Thomas Jefferson and the founding fathers and how great they are, blah 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 blah. And so he came out and asked him, would you arrest them for cultivation of marijuana? And he came back and said something like, well, if George Washington were here right now or something, they would crack down on marijuana use and they'd be a lot more violent, something like that. So basically, he just came out and admitted the fact, or he came out and said that he knew nothing about the cultivation of hemp by the founding fathers.
Now directed to the members of SSDP in South Carolina, what best advice do you have to offer them for preparing and planning for the next leg?
Yeah, I mean, definitely just get as many people as you can to come and just go to all the town hall meetings and forums and meet and greets and just get yourselves out there. Even if it's 3 of you, just get in the crowd and scatter yourselves around the crowd and just raise your hands and just ask a drug policy question. Just have your question ready and polished and just stand up and ask them. How do you feel about the failed war on drugs? Just ask them a question, any question, just to bring light to the issue, to make people hear that there are people, coming to these meetings that are concerned about drug policy. We need this to go around the whole country where, it's springing up everywhere. People asking about drug policy here.
My battery's about to die. So
okay, and just get out there and look sharp. Dress up in a dress or a suit, and just look very Like, make yourself very presentable, and then they're more likely to call on you, and just push the issue out. Make them confront questions, even if they're not hard. You don't have to try and trip them up. I mean, that's great if you can do that, but just get them to have to answer to drug policy questions. That's what we need to do.
Sweet.